Yo, what's going down? It's your boy King Spence, and we back with the Tulsa Progression Podcast. We just recently got through talking about what it takes to get started as an artist in Tulsa, and also, the importance of having followers or, not having followers. And now we are on our third topic. We'll be talking about three artists that I don't feel like get enough credit in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So let me give y'all a little backstory before we dive into it. Tulsa, Oklahoma is a small city. I like to look at it like this. I like to look at it as a big town, small city. I want to say our population here is like under 500,000 people. So we the second biggest city in the state of Oklahoma, under Oklahoma City. And there are a lot of artists in this city. And right when you think you know them all, you find out that like there are even more that you are unaware of. Like Tulsa is sectioned off to a certain degree. Like you got popular country singers. I think we got like Grammy Award winning country singers from Oklahoma, from Tulsa, but I don't really know. But we got like a lot of musical achievements coming out of this city. And in the hip hop community, we got our go-to guys, you know what I'm saying, that we like to speak about. But today I'm gonna speak on some that I feel like I don't hear enough, you know what I'm saying? And I'm partially guilty because I guess to some degree I don't really mention these guys that much either, but I feel like it's very important that we give them their just due right here on the podcast, because we need to be talking more about these guys when we talking about Tulsa music, because these guys have done some pretty amazing things that unfortunately a lot of people won't do. You know what I'm saying? I believe that a lot of artists from Tulsa will never reach the level of success or reach some of the achievements that these guys have done. And I don't know which ones won't, but I just know how difficult it is to achieve some of the spotlight that these guys have reached. So one of the first people who I feel like I'm gonna go from least to most. When I say least, I mean like I feel like this person gets a whole lot of recognition, but not as much as they should. And then the last person I mention is gonna be somebody who I feel like deserves so much more recognition than what they actually get. You know what I'm saying? So the first person is B. Lou. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like B. Lou has done some amazing, difficult things in music, and just in like being a personality in general. Like the way he took his YouTube spotlight and shed light on his music career as well. I feel like that was genius, first of all, and I feel like B. Lou like been on tour before, millions of views, millions of streams. Like, come on, man. Like, let's talk about his whole YouTube channel. His whole YouTube channel with Z is, bruh, is freestyling. That's music. You feel me? So I feel like we definitely give B. Lou his recognition, but when we talking about people from Tulsa who really doing something musically that's like difficult, I don't really feel like we mentioning B. Lou's name enough. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we here to talk about. Like, y'all can call it whatever y'all want to call it, because I'm going to keep it all the way real with y'all. If I cared, I wouldn't be talking about this. I wouldn't be giving y'all opinion if I cared what y'all thought about my opinion. I'm giving y'all my opinion because this is a place for us to comfortably give our opinions. And if y'all feel like it's somebody who I'm missing, let me know. But I feel like B. Lou has done like a lot in music. You know what I'm saying? That's like, it's like difficult, and like a lot of people won't do it. I'm not sure, but I believe that he signed. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of Tulsa artists that even get noticed, let alone actually get signed. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta give B. Lou his roses, you know what I'm saying? And if y'all ain't, I will, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to B. Lou. Bruh, we've been watching you for years now, and you know what I'm saying, bruh. You've been doing some pretty dope stuff, and like, gotta give a shout out to him. And he's right here from Tulsa, you know what I'm saying? He went to McLean High School. He's right here from the turf, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to him, bro. We actually see you working, my boy. And we actually looking forward to some more music dropping soon too. So hopefully we got that on the way. Um, but yeah, so that's the very first person who I feel like, deserves a whole lot more recognition than what he get. But don't get me wrong, he get a lot of recognition, but I don't feel like he get near as much as somebody with like over 3 million followers should be getting. You know what I'm saying? But the next person is an interesting person because it's not a person, it's actually people. This I'm not 100% sure on how to label or title the project or the album, but I'm just gonna call it a compilation. This group of people, I feel like, did something that was super amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all notice I like to use that word amazing. Well, that's my word, so I'm gonna use it. But I feel like this group of people did something that was mad amazing, yo. Fire in Little Africa, yo. Like, we talk about a lot of success coming out of the town, but I don't feel like we give Fire in Little Africa enough spotlight. Like, I feel like, but don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to disrespect them or anybody and say that they don't get a huge spotlight. I'm just saying that, yeah, y'all got a big spotlight, but I feel like the spotlight need to be bigger. And that's why we talking about this right now, because Fire in Little Africa is a group of Oklahoma. I'm gonna just call y'all Oklahoma natives. I'm not. If everybody not Oklahoma native, defend yourself. But for the most part, everybody represents Oklahoma, and a large majority of them are from Tulsa, Oklahoma. And this is a group of people who created a project that released during around the 1921 centennial, and I want to say Motown signed gave them a deal for this art. I mean, for this compilation, for this album, and like, yo, that's unheard of. Like, ain't that what we be talking about? Like, getting a record deal, and like, ain't that every musician's dream to like get a record deal? You know what I'm saying? Yo, they did that. Like, they are actually one of the few people that I can put my finger on in Tulsa, Oklahoma, who are from the turf, who eat at our same restaurants, who walk up and down our same streets, who know all, who probably related to us, who probably our cousins and our best friends' cousins, and they actually did something that like reached like a high level. And don't quote me on this, but I wanna say it was like considered for Grammy recognition. I don't know. I ain't did the research, but for some reason that sounds mad familiar. Like it was like Grammy, like somewhere in the Grammy conversation. You know what I'm saying? That's not normal, yo. So we gotta give Fire in Little Africa they flowers. You know what I'm saying? Mad shout out to Fire in Little Africa. That is a dope project that y'all put together. I need to go run that mug back again just for the culture. But mad shout out to people like Steph Simon, you know what I'm saying, who were a huge part of projects like that. That's dope that they thought to say, like, let's make a Tulsa project. Let's just take a bunch of people from Tulsa and let's like take it to the world. You know what I'm saying? So that's the second person, people, you know what I'm saying, that I feel like deserve a lot more recognition and don't get enough credit for like the mountain that they have climbed. Now the last person that I want to shout out and spread some extra light on is also another person from Tulsa, and we all love this person. I don't know what happened that it seems like the love kind of went away, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever the truth is, I don't know what the truth is, but I'm gonna speak what the facts are. The facts are that this person is doing some unheard of stuff in music, and it's like, We really not giving him the credit that he deserves. Like, yo, let's give these people their credit. You know what I'm saying? I know that everybody ain't functioning off of credit, but here in the Tulsa Progression Podcast, we're gonna talk about giving people their credit. You feel me? Highland Star, man. Yo, I remember when I first was working with Highland, bro was just a regular Tulsa dude. You know what I'm saying? A regular Tulsa dude. And y'all know what I mean when I say a regular Tulsa dude. Air Forces, you know what I'm saying? Cargo shorts or Levi, 501 Levi's with the V-neck, you know what I'm saying? Or the t-shirt or you know what I'm saying? Just a regular dude. You feel me? Bruh is like last month dropped a music video with Lil Baby. Yeah, like Atlanta Lil Baby, like did that. Like, bro, who does that? Like, that's not normal. And even if it is normal, take any Tulsa rapper, any of them, and tell them to go get a feature from Lil Baby. How likely is that? Any rapper from Tulsa, anyone. How likely is it that they gonna secure a feature with Lil Baby coming from Tulsa, Oklahoma? Okay, your argument is that, yeah, they probably paid for it. Okay, you go pay. You pick one artist that's gonna go pay Lil Baby for a feature. Do you know how much that gotta cost? Like, yo, let's be realistic. And even if it didn't cost, do you know how dope that is to be one of the people that got a video with Lil Baby, one of the biggest artists in hip hop, one of the biggest artists in hip hop? You feel me? That's unheard of, yo. We gotta give dudes their respect. And he been doing this. Like, bro, been running up millions of views and streams on YouTube and Spotify and all, and Ben had a fan base, but for some reason we do fail to mention his name in the conversation quite often, you know what I'm saying? But don't get me wrong, he got a huge spotlight on him. Like, probably too much light for a lot of people to handle, but make it bigger. Give him more light. We need light coming from this angle, more light coming from this angle. Get these guys they light, you know what I'm saying? Because they doing some stuff that a lot of us don't even know where to start to do. Like, let's be real. Like, I challenge all artists for they worst to be as low as these guys. How am I trying to say this? I challenge every Tulsa artist to reach any level that these guys, that whatever level you see them in your eyes, reach that level. You feel me? Whether it's getting a deal, is that what you look at it as? Or I challenge all Tulsa artists to go get a deal. I don't care if it's a horrible deal. You know what I'm saying? I just challenge you to do it. It's not easy. It's not something that anybody can do. It's not. Because guess what? If anybody could do it, everybody would be doing it. And guess what? Nobody is doing this stuff. Nobody is getting features with Lil Baby. Nobody is getting millions of streams and views on they music videos and they songs. And nobody is like doing a lot of the stuff that these guys are doing. I encourage and I hope this for everybody. But these are just some guys that we really just gotta, remember and give them their credit while we thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? And just like salute where the salute is due. You know what I'm saying? I'm big on giving people their credit. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's important that we do. So 3 artists that I don't think get enough credit, even though they get a lot of credit. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to step on no toes. But you guys get a lot of credit, but y'all don't get enough. That's what I say. Highland Star, Fire in Little Africa, and B-Lou. Mad shout out to y'all, man. Looking forward to more dope content coming from you guys. And shoot, 2022, the choice is up to you. But man, that's it for today's episode of the Tulsa Progression Podcast, where we talk, teach, and learn Tulsa music. Hopefully you learned about somebody new. Hopefully you gave your opinion about something. And hopefully I was able to teach you something. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But, I enjoy spending this time with the internet, you know what I'm saying? I enjoy reading you guys' comments. I try to get back to all of them. But make sure y'all subscribe, like, comment, follow, share whatever you watching this on or listening to this on, I'm definitely excited about continually growing the podcast. I'm excited about the numbers that we've been doing. And more than anything, I just love the comments. I just love the conversation. My girl be looking at me crazy whenever I'm typing these long paragraphs responding to somebody's stuff. But, I just like, this is what I like to do. You feel me? But that's it for today's episode. Make sure y'all go check out the previous episodes, and I look forward to the episode that I got coming for y'all next week. Every Monday right here, and I try to drop a clip every single day besides on Sundays. But, man, that's it for today, man. I hope that you all have a blessed week. Progression on me, progression on 3. Progression on me, progression on 3.